The green pitch. For a fast bowler, this is the promised land. Green means moisture. It means the top layer of the pitch hasn't dried out completely. The grass holds the soil together, but it also acts as a lubricant. When a bowler hits the seam on this surface, the ball doesn't just bounce, it rips off the surface. But here is the kicker. The grass isn't just there for the bounce. When the ball hits the seam and skids, the grass blades provide lateral movement, what we call seam movement. If the overhead conditions are cloudy, which they usually are on green pitches, the air is dense. This allows the ball to swing in the air before it even pitches. The green pitch doesn't just ask questions, it screams them. The most famous batters in history have felt helpless on these surfaces. It's a test of technique, nerve, and a lot of luck. In the past, groundsmen were often penalized for preparing to green of a wicket. The International Cricket Council has given pitch ratings to ensure a balance. A pitch that produces results inside 2 days because of excessive seam movement usually gets a poor rating. But for the fans, a green top produces the most exhilarating cricket, because a single good ball is enough to dismiss the best in the world. The dry pitch. A dry pitch isn't just about the color, it's about the clay content. The pitch is made of soil. When the soil dries out, the moisture evaporates. But more importantly, the grip changes. As the clay dries, it becomes brittle. It starts to crumble, revealing its rough edges. For a spinner, this is heaven. The lack of moisture means the ball can grip the surface. Instead of sliding on, it grabs the rough texture of the pitch and rotates vigorously. The result? Sharp turn. But a dry pitch has a secret. It often comes with a premium on pace. Because the surface is dry, the ball doesn't come onto the bat easily. It's slow. Batters have to manufacture their own pace. This is why players like Virat Kohli are considered masterful on these pitches. They play the ball as late as possible. However, the dry pitch is a double-edged sword. If you have a good spinner like Ashwin, you can dictate the game. But if you're the batting team, it's a nightmare. You can't trust the bounce. You can't trust the pace. It's a game of survival, where defense becomes your best offense. The flat pitch, it's flat, it's hard, and it's true. There is no devil in the surface. The bounce is consistent. The seam is minimal. The ball doesn't turn, and it doesn't seam. On a flat pitch, the ball loses its venom. Fast bowlers become cannon fodder because the ball isn't moving off the seam. Spinners become impotent because the ball isn't gripping. But don't let the name fool you. A flat pitch isn't always boring. It's where a batter's true skill is tested. There is no margin for error. Actually, there is more margin. You can hit through the line of the ball. You can drive on the up. It's a canvas for the artist. This is where the big centuries happen. This is where records fall. But the flat pitch has a reputation that precedes it. It's known to kill the game. On these pitches, test matches often end in a draw. The bowlers toil away, chasing the ball to the boundary rope, while the batters feast. The iconic WAC, a pitch in Perth, used to be known as the fastest in the world. But in recent years, they've introduced a drop-in pitch system. These drop-in pitches are often flatter because they are prepared off-site and transported in, leading to more consistent, pace-friendly bounce but less nasty seam movement. The hard pitch. This pitch is the heart of fast bowling. It's not about seam movement, it's about bounce. A hard pitch is prepared with a lot of rolling and firm soil. There is little to no grass cover. But the hardness means that when a fast bowler hits the deck, the ball carries through to the keeper at throat height or even higher. It's a hostile environment. But here's the plot twist. It's a batter's paradise too, provided they are good at playing the short ball. Because on a hard pitch, the ball comes onto the bat nicely. You can score boundaries with the sheer pace of the ball. The battle on a hard pitch isn't between bat and ball. It's between the batter's reflexes and the bowler's accuracy. You have to be brave to face a 150 km/h delivery on a hard pitch. One mistake, and the ball is over your head. The slow pitch. The slow pitch is the anti-cricket for batters. The ball doesn't bounce. It doesn't come on. It simply stops. Slow pitches are usually caused by a mixture of moisture and loose soil. If the pitch has too much clay and not enough sand, it tends to take the pace off the ball. When the ball hits the surface, the energy is absorbed into the soil. On a slow pitch, you can't trust the bounce. The ball may rear up or it may stay low. This forces the batter to play with soft hands, which is incredibly difficult. The beauty of a slow pitch is that it neutralizes express pace. The quickest bowlers in the world find their effort nullified. It forces the batting side to play with more invention. Sweeps, paddle sweeps, and reverse sweeps become the norm. The turning pitch. The turning pitch, and we aren't talking about a little bit of turn. We are talking about a rank turner. The snake pit. This is the pitch where you need a team of 11 spinners. It doesn't just assist spin, it encourages it to the point of absurdity. By day 3 of a test match in Chennai or Galle, the pitch starts to break up. The footmarks left by the fast bowlers become mini craters. When a spinner lands the ball in one of these rough patches, it acts like a ramp. The doosra, or the carom ball, is most effective on turning pitches because the variation in grip is amplified by the rough surface. A turning pitch is a game of chess. It's about who can spin it more and who can read the spin faster. The cracked pitch. This is the pitch that puts the fear of God into batters. The cracked pitch. When the pitch dries out, the soil shrinks and cracks appear. These cracks can be razor thin or wide enough to fit a finger, and they are dangerous, not just because they look scary, but because they cause variable bounce. If a ball lands on a crack, it can stay low and skid under the bat, or it can pop and fly up unexpectedly. It's a lottery. There is no skill to playing a cracked pitch. It's about survival and luck. This is when you see the tailenders actually doing better than the top order, because they don't have the muscle memory to overthink it. They just swing. The bouncy pitch. The bouncy pitch is the fast track. Usually found in Australia and South Africa, the bounce is consistent, but high. The soil is generally sandy or has high quartz content, which binds loosely and allows the pitch to stand up. When a fast bowler hits the deck, the ball gets into the shoulder of the bat. Batters have to learn to play late and off the back foot. The highest bounce in the world is often associated with the Gabba in Brisbane. The combination of the kookaburra ball and the high bouncing pitch makes it one of the most intimidating places to bat. The moist pitch. A moist pitch is dangerous because it is sticky. The moisture is trapped in the top layer. It doesn't just allow swing, it causes the ball to skid. It keeps low. The batter can't trust the bounce. A delivery that looks like a half volley might actually hit the top of the stumps. It's deceptive. This is a nightmarish condition for batters, as it is difficult to judge the trajectory of the ball. The dead pitch. A dead pitch is the opposite of a test match. It's a draw, a snooze fest. It's a pitch that offers no assistance to anyone. No turn, no seam, no bounce, no swing. The ball hits the bat like it's hitting a wall. On a dead pitch, records are broken but games are lost. It's often the result of a pitch that has been overwatered or overrolled. The curator, in trying to make a good batting wicket, created something that has no life.